Hey everybody, as always, I hope you're doing well. Now after the August district work period, that's what we call the time that we get to be out of DC and back home during the month of August. I'm back with an update, now being back in Washington, DC. And we've got a lot to cover this week, so let's dive into all of it. Now, first of all, as a member of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee this week, I voted to support a bill that funds, reforms, and fixes the Federal Emergency Management Agency, also known as FEMA. This bill provides the most robust reform of FEMA and our federal disaster assistance programs in decades. It makes sure that the federal government's disaster response and recovery programs are streamlined, and it makes FEMA a cabinet-level agency directly under President Trump. That's a big advancement for FEMA, and for Floridians who experience natural disasters, that's a pretty big deal. Now, in Florida, we know just how devastating natural disasters can be, and our communities continue to rely on FEMA for support during times of catastrophe, times like this, hurricane season, when we get those big storms. Now, when a disaster hits, we don't have time to fight our way through the bureaucratic red tape. It's literally a matter of life or death with the issues that we have to deal with. Now, by ensuring that the FEMA director reports directly to the president, we cut out the middleman. We consolidate the agency so that it can serve all of us more effectively when we need it the most. Also on the T&I committee, we passed the Counter-UAS Authority, Security, Safety, and Reauthorization Act, which would give more authority to state and local governments when it comes to countering unmanned aerial systems. Specifically, though, this bill is going to look at how airports can address drones in their airspaces to prevent disruptions to commercial flights. If you've taken a flight lately, you know how common delays are. This is a small step that we can take to help alleviate that part of the problem. Now, in addition, the next few years are going to be huge for the United States as we're gearing up to host the World Cup games in 11 different cities across the country, as well as the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. We need to make sure that we have a clear plan in place for state and local governments to address drones. And all of those events, by the way, that's another great reason to make sure that we are cleaning up our cities, ridding our cities of crime, and ridding our cities of illegal immigrants from state to state and city to city. Just another good reason to make sure we're doing all those things. New technology, it presents a lot of opportunity, but it also presents a lot of new challenges. And this legislation, it's designed to help meet some of those challenges head on. Lastly, on the House floor this week, I voted to pass the Energy and Water Development and Related Agencies Appropriations Act. That's Energy and Water Appropriations. It supports agencies and programs that safeguard the United States' national security. It unleashes American energy dominance, and it furthers advance our economic competitiveness across the spectrum. Now, most importantly, for all of our community, it secures almost $500 million in funding for maintenance of our waterways in Florida's 21st Congressional District, and programs like Everglades Restoration. Restoring Everglades will ensure that more water is sent south to help keep toxic discharges out of our estuaries on the East Coast and West Coast of Florida, as I've been fighting for since I got into Congress. That's why I fight every year to ensure that the Everglades Restoration has maximum federal funding. Everglades Restoration has benefited from increased federal support, but more funding is needed to keep those projects on track and avoid delays. This is crucial to that 24/7, 365-day battle that we wage for clean water every single year. And as always, I'm going to keep you updated on that every step of the way. Those dollars, those are the dollars that go into things like making sure the Southern EAA, Southern Storage Reservoir, that's funded, and all of these programs that keep that dirty water out of our waterways. Now, as Congress gears up for a busy second half of the year, I look forward to seeing you all around home soon. As always, it is an honor to serve you. I look forward to seeing you all at the Service Academy information session. I look forward to seeing you all around town, and y'all take care. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. I will be back on YouTube with more exclusive content, so stay tuned.